Not every corner of the world offers a warm welcome. Get ready to feel a chill down your spine as we dive into the 15 creepiest places on Earth. Number 15. Island of the Dead Dolls, Mexico. The Island of the Dead Dolls in Mexico is a place straight out of a nightmare. Nestled in the Xochimilco canals, this island is covered with thousands of old, decaying dolls hanging from trees, their lifeless eyes staring out into the dense vegetation. Legend has it that a man named Don Julian Santana moved to the island and discovered the body of a young girl who had drowned in the canal. To appease her restless spirit, he began collecting and hanging dolls. Over the years, the collection grew, with each doll more unnerving than the last, many missing limbs or covered in dirt and grime. The sight of these mutilated dolls swaying in the wind, combined with the island's isolation, gives visitors an overwhelming sense of dread. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, this haunted spectacle is undeniably one of the creepiest spots on Earth. Number 14. Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. The Door to Hell in Turkmenistan is a fiery pit that has been burning for over 50 years, and its ominous glow is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. Located in the Karakum deserts, this massive crater was created accidentally in 1971 during a Soviet drilling operation. The ground collapsed, exposing a cavern filled with natural gas. In an attempt to prevent the gas from spreading, scientists set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. Instead, the flames have been raging ever since, creating an unearthly scene of flickering fire and heat. The glowing pit, over 200 feet wide and nearly 100 feet deep, earned its nickname for its hellish appearance. The ghostly flames, combined with the vast deserts around it, make the door to hell a chilling reminder of the forces beneath our feet and how little control we sometimes have over them. Number 13. Chapel of Bones, Portugal. The Chapel of Bones in Évora, Portugal, is as creepy as it sounds, a macabre monument decorated entirely with human skeletons. Built in the 16th century by a Franciscan monk, the chapel was designed to remind visitors of the fleeting nature of life. The walls and columns are covered with bones and skulls, estimated to come from over 5,000 corpses. These remains were exhumed from overcrowded cemeteries and repurposed in this haunting display. Adding to the unsettling atmosphere, the chapel's entrance bears a chilling inscription, "We bones that are here, for yours await." Dimly lit and silent, the space feels otherworldly, with the hollow-eyed skulls seemingly staring back at anyone who dares to enter. The Chapel of Bones isn't just a place of reflection, it's a stark, haunting reminder of mortality, making it one of the creepiest places on Earth that leaves a lasting impression on anyone brave enough to visit. Number 12. Devil's Kettle, Minnesota. The Devil's Kettle in Minnesota is a mysterious and unsettling natural phenomenon that has baffled scientists and visitors alike. Situated in Judge C.R. Magny State Park, this enigmatic geological formation features the Brule River splitting into two waterfalls. One half flows downstream as expected, but the other half plunges into a deep hole known as the Devil's Kettle and seemingly disappears without a trace. What makes it so creepy is that for years no one could figure out where the water goes. Researchers have dropped dye, logs, and even ping-pong balls into the hole, but they never reappeared downstream. While recent studies suggest the water may resurface underground, the haunting mystery of this vanishing stream still haunts the imagination. The thought of a natural black hole swallowing water, and possibly anything else that falls in, gives the Devil's Kettle an unsettling and creepy reputation. Number 11. Hospital de Boncas, Portugal. Hospital de Boncas, or the Doll Hospital in Lisbon, Portugal, is an unsettling yet fascinating place where broken dolls are brought back to life. Open since the 19th century, this unique hospital is filled with hundreds of dismembered dolls, from porcelain beauties to modern plastic ones, all waiting for their turn on the operating table. The atmosphere inside is both charming and eerie. Dolls with cracked faces, missing limbs, and blank stares line the shelves, creating an unnerving scene. While it's a place of craftsmanship dedicated to repairing beloved childhood toys, the sheer volume of these lifeless dolls, combined with their often haunting expressions, gives the place an almost sinister vibe. The contrast between a place meant to restore and the creepy ambience of so many fragmented dolls makes Hospital de Boncas one of the creepiest and perhaps strangest spots in the world. It's like stepping into a doll-themed horror story. Number 10. Kokomo Hum, Indiana. The Kokomo Hum in Indiana is a mysterious, low-frequency noise that has been driving residents to the edge of sanity for years. Described as a constant droning sound, the hum is barely audible to some, but to those who can hear it, it's relentless, causing headaches, insomnia, and even nausea. What makes it so creepy is the fact that no one can pinpoint its exact source. Some believe it comes from industrial machinery, while others suggest more paranormal or extraterrestrial origins. The hum's psychological impact is what truly makes it unsettling. People have moved away from the town in desperation to escape the sound, only to find it follows them. The Kokomo hum is part of a broader global phenomenon of unexplained hums reported in various locations, amplifying its mysterious allure. With no definitive explanation, the haunting sound lingers, leaving an air of mystery that keeps people questioning its origins. Number 9. Rupkund Lake, India. Rupkund Lake, nestled high in the Himalayas of India, is often referred to as Skeleton Lake, and for good reason. At first glance, it seems like a serene, remote glacial lake, but as the snow melts, a haunting sight is revealed. Hundreds of human skeletons scattered around its shores. These remains, dating back to the 9th century, have baffled scientists and locals for years. The creepy part? No one knows exactly why so many people perished there. Early theories suggested everything from a mass ritual suicide to a hidden battlefield, but the most accepted theory now is that a sudden, violent hailstorm struck the group, leaving them no chance of survival. The lake's isolated location, combined with the skeletal remains visible beneath its clear waters, creates a chilling atmosphere. Rupkund Lake remains one of the world's creepiest mysteries, where nature, history, and death collide in an unsettling way. Number 8. St. George's Church, Czech Republic. St. George's Church in Lukova, Czech Republic, is a crumbling, abandoned structure that looks like the perfect setting for a horror movie, and it's made even creepier by its ghostly inhabitants. Built in the 14th century, the church was abandoned after the roof collapsed during a funeral in 1968, which locals took as a bad omen. Left to decay, it might have remained a haunting ruin, but a unique art installation in 2012 transformed it into something even spookier. Artist Jakub Hadrava filled the pews with ghostly figures, white, shrouded sculptures representing the spirits of former worshippers. These haunting statues sit motionless, some with heads bowed in prayer, casting an unsettling atmosphere throughout the already haunted space. Visitors describe the experience as haunting, as if the silent figures could come to life at any moment. The combination of religious decay and spectral art makes St. George's Church one of the creepiest places in Europe. Number 7. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Aokigahara Forest, located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, is one of the most hauntingly eerie places on Earth. Known as the Suicide Forest, it has earned a chilling reputation due to the unsettling number of people who have taken their own lives among its dense trees. The forest's thick canopy blocks out much of the sunlight, creating a perpetually dim and disorienting atmosphere. Compasses and GPS devices often malfunction in Aokigahara, adding to its labyrinth-like, unsettling nature. The forest is eerily silent, with very little wildlife, making even the slightest sound like footsteps or the wind seem unnaturally loud. Though authorities have placed signs urging visitors to seek help rather than harm themselves, the forest's dark history continues to attract those in despair. Aokigahara's unsettling combination of natural beauty and tragedy has cemented its place as one of the creepiest and most tragic locations in the world. Number 6. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron in Tanzania is both beautiful and unnervingly unsettling. Its crimson waters are a stunning natural phenomenon caused by the high alkalinity and the presence of salt-loving organisms. But what makes this lake truly creepy is its deadly effect on wildlife. The water's pH levels can reach nearly 10.5, which is so caustic it burns the skin and eyes of animals that come into contact with it. Even more unsettling, birds and other creatures that die near the lake are eerily preserved by the lake's chemical makeup, essentially mummified in stone-like figures. The haunting statues of these animals, frozen in time and scattered around the lake's shores, make the landscape feel like a surreal and lifeless graveyard. Though it is a vital habitat for flamingos, for other creatures, Lake Natron is a deadly trap. Its lethal beauty and haunting remains create an otherworldly, chilling scene. Number 5. Clown Motel, Nevada. The Clown Motel in Nevada is the stuff of nightmares for anyone with a fear of clowns. Located in the small desert town of Tonopah, this kitschy motel is filled with hundreds of clown dolls, paintings, and figurines, creating an unsettling and downright creepy atmosphere. From the lobby to the rooms, clowns in every shape and size stare down at guests with frozen smiles that seem to follow you wherever you go. If that wasn't creepy enough, the motel sits right next to an old, abandoned cemetery where many miners from the early 1900s are buried. The combination of the clown decor and the unsettling proximity to the graveyard gives the whole place a spine-chilling atmosphere. While some people visit for the novelty, others report feeling an unsettling presence in the air. Whether you're afraid of clowns or just in for a spooky experience, the Clown Motel is one of the creepiest roadside stops in America. Number 4. Hanging Coffins of Sagada, Philippines. The Hanging Coffins of Sagada in the Philippines are a haunting and unique sight, perched high on limestone cliffs, suspended hundreds of feet above the ground. For over 2,000 years, the Igorot people of Sagada practiced this ancient burial tradition, believing that placing the coffins closer to the sky would bring the deceased closer to their ancestors. The coffins are small, often shorter than the bodies inside, as the deceased are laid to rest in the fetal position, a symbolic return to the womb. Over time, the wooden coffins weather and age, some hanging precariously while others have fallen to the ground. The sight of these worn, dangling coffins swaying in the breeze creates a haunting atmosphere, intensified by the remote and mountainous surroundings. The Hanging Coffins of Sagada are both a fascinating cultural tradition and a spine-chilling reminder of mortality, making this burial site one of the creepiest places on Earth. Number 3. The Boiling River, Peru. The Boiling River, or Timpishka, deep in the Amazon rainforest of Peru, is a natural wonder with a sinister twist. Stretching about 4 miles, this river's waters can reach temperatures as high as 200 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to boil anything that falls in. What makes the Boiling River so unnerving is the profound mystery surrounding its origins. Most geothermal hot springs are found near volcanic activity, but there are no volcanoes near the Boiling River. Scientists are still unsure how it became so hot. The steam rising from the river adds to its unsettling, otherworldly appearance. Local legends tell of spirits who heat the water to protect the forest, and the river has long been regarded as sacred by the indigenous people. But its beauty is deceptive. Falling in or even touching the water can result in severe burns. The deadly combination of mystery and danger makes the Boiling River a chilling natural phenomenon. Number 2. Fairy Circles, Namibia. Fairy circles in Namibia are a bizarre and unsettling natural phenomenon that has mystified scientists and locals for years. These perfectly round, barren patches of land, ranging from 6 to 65 feet in diameter, dot the arid Namib Desert in a seemingly endless pattern. What makes them so unnerving is the fact that nothing grows inside these circles, while the surrounding vegetation flourishes. The cause of these mysterious formations has sparked numerous theories, from underground termites to gas leaks, but no single explanation has fully solved the puzzle. Local legends add to the mystery, with some believing that the circles are the footprints of gods or created by supernatural forces. Viewed from above, the landscape looks almost otherworldly, as if marked by an unseen hand. The combination of scientific uncertainty and folklore makes the fairy circles a captivating yet enigmatic feature of one of the planet's harshest environments. Number 1. La Recoleta Cemetery, Argentina. La Recoleta Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina, is a hauntingly beautiful resting place for the city's elite, but its maze of ornate tombs and crypts creates a chilling atmosphere. Established in 1822, the cemetery is filled with extravagant mausoleums, towering statues, and elaborate architecture, some of which are more reminiscent of small houses than graves. The winding, narrow walkways between the tombs create a labyrinthine feel, and the silent, solemn air gives off an almost ghostly vibe. Many of Argentina's most famous figures, including Eva Perón, are buried here, but some of the crypts have been abandoned and left to decay, their stone facades cracked and weathered. Visitors often report strange occurrences, from whispers in the winds to shadows moving out of the corner of their eyes. The combination of grandeur and decay, history and mystery, makes La Recoleta Cemetery both a fascinating and unsettling place to explore. Which of these spine-chilling places creep you out the most? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more haunting explorations.